On March 17, 1957, flags flew at half-mast. Ramon Magsaysay was dead. Flags flew in those nations where there was respect for his kind of freedom. Some nations made no such show of respect, for Ramon Magsaysay in his time had been a formidable foe of communism, intolerance, and tyranny in all forms. Today, his influence continues in his nation, in Asia, and throughout those parts of the world where freedom is a part of life. On the 22nd of March in 1957, a sorrowing people gathered in Manila for the state funeral of Ramon Magsaysay. The third President of the Republic of the Philippines had died in an air crash at the age of 49. The man they mourned was one of the great national leaders of his time. Ramon Magsaysay's origin was humble. He was born in the province of Zambales on the island of Luzon. His father was a schoolteacher, farmer, and blacksmith. Young Ramon worked his way through school. He graduated from Jose Rizal College in 1933. He married Miss Luz Banthon later, when he was a struggling young mechanic for a bus company. By 1941, he became chief foreman of the company and father of a small family. But things soon were to change. When the Japanese attacked the Philippines, he fought side by side with the Americans until the fall of Bataan. Then he slipped away to become a legendary resistance leader to strike telling blows for his country's liberation. The war over, he was elected twice congressman by his home province, Zambales. In 1950, he was appointed Secretary of National Defense. He turned his enormous energy to the defeat of the communist-led Hukbalahaps. The Reds were then a serious menace, but Magsaysay fought and beat them. He began by offering a cash award for every firearm turned in, no questions asked. At the same time, he worked mightily to reform the Philippine Army. He reestablished the people's faith in the military service. This was just the beginning. Most important, he rekindled confidence in democracy. He did this by starting a movement to rehabilitate the Hukbalahaps. Rank and file Hukbalahaps who surrendered were given a start at a new life on land of their own. There was no corner of the country where he did not go when his help was needed. The people learned to respect him as a man of his word, as a man of charity and justice. It was inevitable that such a man should be chosen for his nation's highest responsibility, the presidency. His high standard of public service was known and trusted by the people. On November 10, 1953, millions of Filipinos went to the polls to show by ballot what they thought of Magsaysay. He was elected by the greatest majority ever given a Philippine president. A few weeks later in Manila, the one-time mechanic who still owed a mortgage, Magsaysay declared that he and his administration belonged only to the people. He said, "We shall prove to the world the vitality of the democracy in which we live." Malacanang, the presidential residence, became a palace of the people. As president, it was Magsaysay's habit to visit the country extensively. He spent a great deal of time and energy traveling the length and breadth of this island nation. No town or village was too small or remote. No problem was too insignificant to command his attention. Always, there was Magsaysay's compelling faith in the dignity of the human person. Man, he said, is not a mere creature of the state, as under communism. Rather, it is for man that the state exists. Magsaysay was aware of his nation's leadership in Free Asia. He opened the first CETO conference in Manila saying this:
freedom, and has shown the will to fight for it. You will find inspiration to plan boldly the effective defense of freedom in our part of the world.
On July 4th, 1956, the Philippine independence was 10 years old. Speaking for the people of his nation, he said this:
We realized a dream for which Filipinos had fought and died for hundreds of years. On that day was born the Republic of the Philippines, a sovereign nation of free and independent Filipinos. The road we traveled to reach that goal was long and hard. On that road, our fathers and their fathers before them fought and died. During the past half-century, the end of that hard road had come in sight. The marks of our struggle changed from blood and steel to persuasion and principle. Our final victory was won with reason rather than with violence.
And then, before his time, the mechanic from Zambales was gone. Gone but never to be forgotten, because from the spiritual shadow of this great man has grown the foundation that bears his name and the imprint of his character. Each year, the Ramon Magsaysay Award Foundation has recognized those people who follow in the tradition of public service. From Hong Kong, Lawrence and Horace Kaduri, brothers, for their practical philanthropy. To Francisca Reyes Aquino, a Filipina, for her original research on Filipino folk dance and music, preserving this rich heritage. To Chang Chun-ha of Korea, for his devotion to journalistic writing. Organizations as well as individuals have had Magsaysay recognition. Operations Brotherhood for the spirit of service and international amity it has fostered. The Peace Corps for universal understanding. From India, Dara Kurode, Tribhuvandas Patel, and Verghese Kurian for community leadership in coordinating government and private enterprise. From Pakistan, Akhtar Hamid Khan for government service in emancipation of rural people. This recognition of distinguished citizens expands year by year. So too expands the scope and services of the foundation. Library service today is available in the small, temporary building tucked in the corner of the foundation's fine location, facing Manila Bay. The collection of Ramon Magsaysay memorabilia now serves only research and scholars. The time will soon come when foundation services can be expanded as the new building soon to rise on this site is completed to make these available to all, a true source of Philippine history. Work is underway on the new 14-story building designed as in this model as a memorial to the guy. To the man of the people. To Ramon Magsaysay.